Hey y'all. So I know I said that I was going to go live so that we could talk about the business funding options for people who have bad credit. Either you don't have the best personal credit, you don't want to use your personal credit, whatever the situation is. Hey y'all, so first let me know in the comments where you guys are watching from. I'm gonna get started with everything. I'm also going to be adding on one of the finance team from Rok Financial. So basically I have partnered with Rok Financial. I've been looking for alternative business options for people who don't have the best credit, or you don't want to use your personal, you just getting started, whatever. Yeah, let me know where y'all are watching from in the comments. So I partnered with them. They are a finance company where it is strictly based off of your business revenue, meaning how much money your business makes on a monthly basis. So if your business makes at least $10,000 per month, that's one requirement. And then you can upload at least 3 business bank statements showing proof of that. So you're literally just going to do a 1-page application, filling out your basic business information and uploading your bank statements. So if you make at least $10,000 a month and you have at least 3 business bank statements showing proof of that, you can get approved $10,000 up to like $300,000 in business funding. They offer business loans, line of credit, and then for my people who need equipment, they also offer equipment-based funding. Hey Tony, how are you? I'm doing
Hey, how
good.
you doing?
Yeah, I can
Can you
actually
hear
hear
me
you
okay?
good. So as I was saying, y'all, I wanted to have the finance team on the live with me as well, just so that if there are any additional questions that you guys may have about the application process, you can just ask. I know a few people have DM'd me and asked me to show proof of that with uploading 3 business bank statements. Just type funding in the chat. I will DM you the direct application so that you can fill it out. And when you fill it out, it is literally just like 1 page asking you your business info, name, contact information, and then you're going to upload your business bank statements, at least 3 of them. And you'll get a pre-approval instantly to let you know what you're pre-approved for. And then from there, a finance advisor will call you to confirm all your preparation and documentation. And then from there, you literally get funded within 1 to 3 business days. So I actually already had somebody DM me earlier, and she already got pre-approved for like $5,000 just based on some of the stuff that she uploaded. What about business startups? Right now, sounds like he's in the middle of the mall. Yeah, I think he said that he was currently at an event, but I don't have anything right for business startups. The best thing that I would suggest that you do if you're starting up a business is to start actually building your business credit if you don't already have good personal. But this particular one is for, there's a lot of people who follow me that already have businesses that are making money on a regular basis. You just probably don't have the best personal credit, you don't have any business credit set up. So this is for people who are already bringing in that money of at least $10,000 a month, and you can show proof of that with uploading 3 business bank statements. And you can just type funding if you're interested. Actually, I should have put that as a pinned message. I'm going to actually pin the message right now. What about business startups? I said I don't. My biggest suggestion for anybody just starting a business is to start building your business credit. In general, when you're trying to get funding for a business, it is going to either require some type of credit score to show your credibility that you can pay them the money back, or you can show proof of revenue, which is showing that, hey, I already make the money, so I can assure you that I can pay y'all back. Thank you, Pineapple Express. So that is what this business funding is. It's based on the revenue that you already make for your business. I've already had somebody who made at least $10,000. They did their application, got a pre-approval, and it's a pretty quick process for the most part. I did want to, they don't have to, also, somebody asked me, do they have to log into your bank account? You don't have to do any type of logging into your bank account. All you got to do is upload your documents themselves. What about the business startups? What about repayment options? So with the repayment options, obviously that's going to be based on how much you get approved for, because it is, a business loan is pretty much going to be a monthly repayment plan if you're doing the loan as well as the equipment loan. So you're going to make a monthly payment based on the amount of money that you've used and borrowed. So that can vary, but it's not like a weekly or bi-weekly situation. You can pay on a monthly basis for the loan that you actually get approved for. I'm letting somebody back in. No problem. Poetic songs. I thought let me see. It's not, I'm trying to let him back in, but it's actually not even letting me accept it at this point. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm having a little Instagram error. Okay, there we go. Bear with me. Un momento, por favor. Okay, let me see if I can do it this way. So for anybody just coming in, basically what I was saying is that I made a reel on my page about business funding that does not require you to have a minimal credit score at all. You just need to show proof that your business is making revenue. So as long as you have a business that makes at least $10,000 per month, and you can show proof of that with uploading 3 business bank statements, you can apply for this funding for your business and get. Okay, Greg, I'll see if it'll let me add you. I'm trying to see if it'll let me add you, Greg. I may have to go out and come back in. Okay, there it is.
Hi, how are you, Rose?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. So I know Tony might be having some troubles. He's currently out on the road. So I wanted to join and say hello. I hope everybody out there can hear me a little bit better.
Yeah, I can hear you very clearly.
All right. Excellent. So I'm happy to answer any questions anybody watching might have.
Okay, can you just kind of explain the application process a bit, because that was what I mostly got questions about via DM.
Sure. So to apply, it's very simple. We make it very painless and easy. All you typically need is a 1-page application, which we can provide to you, and the most recent 3 months of your business bank statements.
Correct. So if anyone wants to do the application, they can just type funding in the comments and I'll send them all the direct info. There is one question. Made It to America said, my business makes $10K a month, but it also has monthly expenses of $10K. Would I be eligible? Uh-oh. I think Greg got stuck. Oh, baby, this live is just, it's acting up today. Okay, let me try to bring Greg back in. I'm sorry, y'all. This is okay.
Guys, so the question again is, if your business is generating $10,000 a month,
yes,
and also has expenses of $10,000 a month, yes, we can still help. There are other factors. We realize you're running a business. You have employees, you have vendors, payroll, a lot of things go into running a successful business. So yes, we realize that you will be receiving deposits and also have other expenses. So that is factored into it. But you know, we can certainly take a look at those bank statements and advise you in the proper way.
Okay, great. So Trey, Capri, I know you said you're interested. If you are interested, all you guys have to do is comment funding and I'll DM you the exact application link. That way you don't miss it. You're not going in the wrong place, and you know, it'll break down the requirements again. Another question that I got was, once they get the pre-approval and everything, what's the time frame as far as them being able to get funded?
Great question. We work as fast as you want to receive the funds. A lot of times we can fund you the same day. It's very quick and easy for a closing process, usually a driver's license, a voided check, maybe one or two other stipulations the lender may want to clear. But from there, it's as easy as signing the funding agreement and doing a funding call with the lender and getting the funds deployed to your bank account.
Okay, so once they do their application, the funding call with the lender, that's the same day, or is it like later?
Okay, great question. So if once we receive the application and the bank statements, a lot of times we can have an approval or an offer to you within 24 to 48 hours. Okay. And from there, when you're ready to accept, usually within 24 hours, we can have that deal funded in your business bank account.
Okay, cool. Great. Yeah, so I really think that it's a great option for people. I know I get a lot of people that sometimes may not have the best personal, but they really do make the money and they need those extra funds to really just further build their business, help with payroll, things of that nature. So yep. Can you give us more information? That's what I was going to say. Can you give us more information about the equipment loans? Because I know that is something that people need sometimes.
Of course, yeah, and you hit the nail right on the head. You know, a lot of times when you're first getting out and starting into entrepreneurship and building your business, you're sacrificing your personal credit for the greater good of the business, right? Leverage the credit or have maybe, you know, leverage credit, not a high score, where a bank won't lend to you. So our lenders kind of realize that and are going on the business, not so much, you know, personal credit. With equipment is one of the only programs where you may not be generating revenue just yet, and you have a good piece of equipment to purchase and start generating revenue on the business. For equipment, all we would really need is an application, that same 3 months of business bank statements, and invoice of that equipment from the dealer or the vendor that's selling that piece of equipment you would like to fund. And those terms can go anywhere from 1 to 5 years. So equipment financing is a strong option for somebody that's just starting out, maybe doesn't have the $10,000 a month into the business bank account, but that's one of the few programs where if that piece of equipment can help generate revenue pretty quickly, then you can get financing for that equipment to start that.
Okay, cool. Because I didn't fully understand how it works now. So yeah, that's really cool if you just have to show proof of the equipment you want to purchase if you don't make the 10,000, since it is a new business starting. So that's great, especially I know I have a lot of people that are in trucking. They may be trying to open up a med spa practice, whatever. So that's a really great option.
For sure.
So it's pretty much like an alternative to getting financing, kind of like an auto loan. That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, so it's, you know, auto loan is a little bit different, right? It's, you know, for equipment financing, whether it's yellow iron, and what I mean by that is bulldozers, cranes, bobcats, you know, Mack trucks or Peterbilts, you know, for a transportation company, box trucks.
Okay.
You know, a whole lot of other equipment that's out there, you know, farming equipment, things along those lines. A lot of the big pieces of machinery and equipment that people need to finance, and if they can grow their business by adding a new piece of equipment or even manufacturing equipment is another big one that you can utilize and grow the business if you had that extra piece of machinery, or adding a new piece of machinery to service another vertical in that business is another great option.
Okay, great. Someone did ask, what's the timeline to pay back?
Great question. So we have very flexible terms. So our terms can be as short as 3 or 6 months, and they go out up to 5 years. Depends on the type of product or program. There's also open-ended lines of credit where you can continue rolling that line of credit as long as you're drawing and paying back and drawing and paying back. That line of credit can serve to grow the business for many years to come. We've had clients that have started with maybe a $10,000 line of credit. They've grown their business, done the right thing with that financing. It's shown a strong and established payment history. And now they're up to 100 or 150,000 on a revolving line of credit and are utilizing that to grow the business and put some money back into their own pocket and keep going the business.
Cool. Another question was, she said, is this a CDFI? I'm not sure what that is, but maybe you know.
I'm trying to see the question. I'm just seeing a lot of people join, but not so much the question.
It's a little bit further up. It's from
CD.
It's from Trey Capri. I'm sorry, I'm a little late. Is this a CDFI? I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is either, but depends on a CDFI loan. So a lot of our lenders are private lenders. They're not, like the Chases or the Bank of Americas, which is why our products are so flexible. Tony, thanks for the aid there. It is not a CDFI. So our products are very flexible with private lenders that are looking at hands-on, real tangible things and underwriting the business to get you qualified.
Okay, cool. Great. Great information. You cleared up some things for me as well.
Sure.
I'm just looking at the other questions. So if anybody else has any questions for Greg, please feel free to comment them below so that, we can answer them. And if you are interested in getting actual funding based on the information given, basically, if your business makes at least $10,000 per month and you can show proof of that with uploading 3 business bank statements and your basic business information, you are eligible to get funding regardless of what your credit score is. And if you want to apply, just type funding in the chat. I'll send you the application, all the details, and we will go from there.
Yeah. Sounds good. And I just want to clarify, I know you say makes $10,000 a month. So we don't necessarily need a business to profit, right?
Generate.
To generate $10,000 a month. Sometimes it gets a little bit confusing. Oh, I don't profit $10K a month. That's fine. Realize that. So as long as that business bank account is generating $10,000 a month in deposits, we should have an outlet for you and look to help in any which way possible.
Okay, great. So generate, which means your business is bringing in $10K. That doesn't necessarily mean you take $10K home.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. I think that is going to end our segment for the day. Thank you so much for coming on with me, Greg.
No
I did
accepting and having me. Happy to be here.
Yes, of course. And I did pretty much let Ryan know I do want to do another live next week, kind of more in the evening time, since I know sometimes people are busy during the week. So I hope that you'll join me then. Yes,
for sure. It's Friday afternoon. People are trying to get their weekend started early. So whenever you want to do another live, let us know and we'll be there.
Okay, cool. One more question. Someone said, do they pull hard personal guarantee?
Do they
do a hard inquiry?
No,
basically.
So most lenders on the upfront do not do a hard inquiry on credit. So great question, by the way. There are soft pulls, so that does not affect your credit score when applied.
So the only reason that they're doing the soft pull is to pretty much determine like what your rates as far as interest rates and things of that nature will be. But there's no minimum credit score required to actually get approved, correct?
Right. Yeah. Well, they're doing a soft pull on credit to make sure there's no major looming negatives.
Okay.
Open bankruptcies, foreclosures, tax liens, open judgments or massive collections, things like that. So that's why they're doing a soft pull on one bureau, which does not impact the FICO score negatively. or leave an inquiry on the credit.
Okay.
They're looking to see that there's no open public records.
Right. So no big debt. Obviously, you can't owe a mortgage or, you know, be in bankruptcy or something like that and be trying to get this type of funding.
Correct. Because it is unsecured. So if there's an open bankruptcy looming, you know, lenders want to get rolled into that.
Okay, great. Cool, cool, cool. It's Rok Financial. That's the name of the company. It is called Rok Financial. They're not necessarily a bank. They are a company that has multiple lenders where they will assist you with finding the best lender that works with your business and the revenue that you're bringing in so that you can get funding. Monica, that's basically how it works. But if you do want the application, just type funding for me, Monica, and I'll send you all the details. You can go on the website and review everything on there as well.
Yeah, go check us out, Rok Financial. The C is silent. We're Rok Financial.
Okay. It just looked like broke to me.
No, absolutely. Let us know, and you know, check us out. Look at our reviews online. 5 stars on Google, Trustpilot, you know, Better Business Bureau. So we've got a number of years experience, a plethora of business owners that we've helped. So yeah, any questions, or if you want to speak to one of our advisors, they're waiting here, beckoning your call.
Okay, last question. Is this weekly or monthly payments?
We have a variety of options to, you know, for the financing to pay back. Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. Really depends on what you qualify best for. But we do have those options available. Certain lines of credit are monthly. There are other term loan products that are bi-weekly and monthly payments. So we can look to qualify you for what you best fit for.
Cool. Okay, I'm excited about everyone getting funding today.
Me too.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. This is actually, to me, a really good alternative for people who don't have the best personal or business credit, because they're still able to take their business, you know, up a notch to the next level, get the money you need.
Absolutely. You know, banks don't want to lend. Banks want to lend to the Walmarts and the Targets. They don't want to lend to the small and mid-sized businesses across America. And let's be real, right? That's the heart of our country, our small, medium-sized businesses that are employing the masses.
Exactly.
And, you know, businesses need to be funded as well to help them grow.
Exactly. I agree 100%. So yeah, we're pretty much going to get off of here, you guys. But just to give you guys a recap before I end the live, if anyone is on right now and your business makes generates revenue of at least $10,000 per month, meaning that you bring in 10, you don't necessarily have to take home that amount. So you generate $10,000 per month and you can show proof of that with at least 3 business bank statements. You qualify for business funding through Rok Financial. And if you do want to do the application and you're interested, y'all can just type funding in the chat or DM me later. You know, I'll DM you back, and we'll be on next week. I'll come back on next week to go over things again for anyone who may have forgot a question.
Excellent.
And I am going to save this live on my page as well. So anyone who just coming in or missed it, you'll be able to rewatch it from the beginning. Okay, great.
All right.
See you guys later.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Rose. Thanks for having us, and looking forward to talking to you guys next week. And some of you guys out there watching, looking forward to seeing you out there and speaking with you and helping your businesses grow.
Thank you.
Again, guys, take care.
Hanging with me here at Rose Credit Repair, and don't forget, like, subscribe, comment below if you have any credit questions. I'm going to be answering them myself in the comments, so you know what to do. Until next time.